Hello students, welcome back to our chemistry online classes. So we have successfully completed our previous chapter, that is solid state, first chapter. So today we are going to start our second chapter, that is solutions. So before going into the lesson, we should know the basic terms of this chapter. What is solution first? So what is a solution? A solution is formed when a solute dissolves in a solvent, forming a homogeneous mixture is called a solution. So here the solute particle is going to be dissolved in a solvent. So always we'll take a solute as a minor quantity and a solvent as a major quantity. So if you see this diagram, you will be having a clear idea about what you mean by solute and what you mean by solvent. So what is a solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture, I said, in which the solute particles are completely dissolved in solvent. So here the yellow particles are called solute and the blue substance is called solvent. So the solute particles are always in a minor quantity and the solvent particles are always in a major quantity, isn't it? So here solute, for example, I will take as a sugar. Sugar can be completely dissolved in water, where water will act as a solvent. So now we move into types of solutions. So in types of solution, the first one is gaseous solution. So in gaseous solution, the solution which has gas as a solvent is called gaseous solutions. So here solute I am taking as solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas, and solvent as gas only. I am taking solvent as gas. So example for solid in gas is camphor in air. Here solute I am taking as a solid and solvent as gas. Example is camphor in air. And next one, liquid. Solute as a liquid and solvent as a gas, that is chloroform in air. That is chloroform in air. And third one is solute as a gas and solvent is also a gas. So example, oxygen in air. Oxygen in air. So these are the three types of gaseous solutions. What do you mean by gaseous solution? The solution which has gas as a solvent. Gas as a solvent. So here we are taking gas in a major quantity. In major quantity. So that type of solutions are called gaseous solutions. And next comes to liquid solution. Next type of solution is liquid solution. So in liquid solution, what we are taking? The solutions which has liquid as a solvent. Okay, you can see the liquid as a solvent is called liquid solutions. So here also same solute I have taken solid, liquid and gas, and solvent as only liquid, and solvent as only liquid. So here you can see the example, solute as a solid and solvent as a liquid. Example is glucose in water. Glucose in water. And next, solute and the solvent both are liquids. So here example, alcohol in water. Alcohol in water. Next one, solute as a gas and solvent as a liquid. Example, oxygen in water. So this is the second type of solution, that is liquid solutions. So the solutions which has liquid as a solvent is called liquid solutions, and the examples are like this. Glucose in water is an example for solid plus liquid, and alcohol in water is an example for liquid plus liquid, and oxygen in water is an example for gas plus liquid. And third type what we are seeing, types of solution, solid solutions. That means, what do you mean by solid solutions? The solutions which has solid as a solvent is called solid solutions. Here also I have taken solid particles as a solid, liquid and gas, and solvent I am taking only solid. Okay, solvent I am taking only a solid. So example, solid plus solid are alloy. Okay, alloys are nothing but a mixture of two or more metals in a ratio, in a particular ratio. They are called alloys. So example is copper in gold. Copper in gold is an example for solid plus solid solutions. And next one is liquid plus solid, that is sodium amalgam. That is liquid mercury in sodium. liquid mercury in sodium. Next, solute as a gas and solvent as a solid, that is hydrogen gas on platinum. Hydrogen gas on platinum. This is the third type of solution, that is solid solutions. What do you mean by solid solutions? The solutions which has solid as a solvent is called solid solutions. So here we have taken example, solid plus solid example is alloys, that is copper and gold. Liquid plus solid example, sodium amalgam, that is liquid mercury in sodium. Next one, gas plus solid, that is hydrogen gas on platinum. Next comes to another types of solution, that is saturated solutions, unsaturated solutions and supersaturated solutions. So first we look into saturated solutions. So what do you mean by saturated solutions? A solutions in which no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature is called saturated solutions. So look at here this diagram. So here no more solute can be added or no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature. So whenever if you add for example take sugar and water, okay, more sugar you are adding, it can be dissolved. After a particular temperature, no more sugar you can add, no more sugar, it can be dissolved. That particular solution is called saturated solution. So here saturated solution means a solution in which no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature is called saturated solutions. Next comes to unsaturated solution. What do you mean by unsaturated solution? A solution in which more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature is called unsaturated solution. So here same example, sugar and water. You are adding more 3 spoons of sugar in 1 glass of water. It can be dissolved, isn't it? If you stir also it can be dissolved. So such type of solutions where we can add more solute and it can be dissolved in that solvent is called unsaturated solutions. And next, what do you mean by supersaturated solution? Here when we are adding more solute particles to the solvent at a particular temperature it becomes unstable. When it becomes unstable it forms crystals. Crystal at the bottom of the container. Such type of solution is called supersaturated solution. That type of solution is called supersaturated solution. Understood, children? So this is a supersaturated solution. So here what we can observe is, so the number of solute particles as it is increasing, so when it is increasing from here to here and here to here, the concentration of the solution increases. What do you mean by concentration? Concentration is nothing but the more solute particles and the less amount of solvent. Okay, for example take small glass of water, say for example 100 ml of water. If you add 50 grams of sugar, so how it will be? It will be very salty, isn't it? That means more concentration, more salt is present. That means the water is highly concentrated with salt. So that is called concentrated solution. For example, we'll take so look at here this example. Here I have taken salt and water. Okay, salt and water. First one is unsaturated solution. Here I have taken 30 grams of NaCl and 100 ml of water. Both can be stirred and it can be formed a salt solution. So here the unsaturated solution is formed between 100 ml of water and 30 grams of NaCl. So we cannot see any salt particles. It has been completely dissolved, isn't it? And the next one, if you see here, 40 grams of NaCl is added to 100 ml of water. So here it forms a saturated solution. What do you mean by saturated solution? A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature is called saturated solution, I said, isn't it? So the saturated solution containing 100 ml of water and 36 grams of NaCl. So the additional 4 grams of NaCl remains undissolved at the bottom. So this is called saturated solution. Saturated solution is nothing but no more solute can be dissolved at a particular temperature is called unsaturated solution. And here one thing we have to learn, that is what do you mean by dilute solution. Dilute solution is nothing but, first picture we have taken. So what do you mean by dilute solution? A solution which has more solvent and a less amount of solute is called dilute solution. Say for example a pinch of salt in a glass of water, that is called a dilute solution. For example, take 5 spoons of sugar in 1 glass of water, that is concentrated solution. That is the difference between concentrated and dilute solutions. I hope you have understand the basic terms of this lesson. So tomorrow session we are going to see that concentration of solutions, methods of expressing concentration of solutions. Thank you children.